All right, impromptu speech time. I'm going to be doing my speech today on animals, and that's just all that I'm going to be doing my speech on animals. I'm supposed to have 3 minutes of prep time to do this. I am not going to use that very wisely. I'm going to be honest. Um, I usually just improv most of my speeches, so I feel like if anything having prep time is going to make it worse. I don't rehearse stuff. I want to make that very clear. I do not rehearse things. Um, if you rehearse something, chances are, well, for me, it's just going to make it worse. It's like driving along a car where like there's already flat tires. It's like yes, if you do that once to your house, you should be fine. But if you just take it again back to work and back, chances are something bad's going to happen. So, this is going to be just improv type stuff. I have an audience here. Sadly, not people. Um, just because I don't have friends or family or, anything physical. But I do have stuffed animals because those are people. I have a shark here. I don't name my stuffed animals. I feel that that's too personal. So I have a shark here, shark with a surfboard. Sharks can swim. I'm not sure if that's the joke or maybe something else, but sharks can swim. Um, Next up, we have dog from movie, from Wizarding movie. We have Wizarding movie dog. And despite having three heads, it wasn't able to eat any of three children. And I feel that that's kind of interesting. It has a 0% success rate and something that, if you were to imagine, it's gone through hundreds of years of evolution for to be able to eat three things at a time. And it just cannot do that. I feel that that's pretty disappointing. And I'm disappointed in J.K. Rowling for not understanding evolution, not for anything else she's done. And then I have a school, college. And this is animal, and it is related because I am going to be talking about animals. All right. So in the next 20 seconds, I will think of something. Just give me a second. Like this awkward silence. All right. Four. Happy New Year. All right. So I'm going to be doing my speech on animals. So one thing that always comes to mind when I think about animals is animal attacks. That saying it out loud seems very wrong, but it's just something every time you like look on YouTube or the news or something, if there's something about animals, there's a chance either in the recommended or the next video, it's someone being eaten by an animal. And I kind of find this interesting. I feel like it's very weird for people when they see like, or they're very like interested in it for some reason. And I think that's weird. I'm interested in that because, we as humans, we kill billions of animals every year. And I feel like when they kill one of us, now it's a spectacle. I never really understood that. So, that's going to be like, that's going to be my main point for this is that I don't understand it. Um, just a little introduction is that I'm not like an activist for animals at all. I eat animals, but just the ones that I don't believe have souls. I don't think fish have souls. I work in a poke shop. I've never seen one of them have come in with any life in its eyes. And I also eat chicken, and I do not believe chickens have souls either. Um, so I'm just gonna split this up into like two main points. So I think first is going to be, like instances that people have talked about similar topics. And the second is going to be, kind of humans versus animals. So for the first one, this isn't something new. If you've been on internet long, you've probably seen something along the lines of a shark party that kind of ties in, I guess. It's by a comic named Anthony Jeselnik. and he did something called a shark party, where when a shark ate a human, he had a party. For that, he received death threats, which I kind of find interesting. You know, we kill millions of sharks every year, and I feel like when one of them kills us, now we like close off beaches and everything. And it's weird because, you know, one, that's their territory. You know, I don't think anyone would be surprised if you got killed going into foreign territory. And, you know, two, it's like, oh, they're sharks. They're crazy animals. I do not go in the ocean because I fear sharks. Are there sharks off the coast of California? I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. But I will not go into the ocean for that reason. And second, it's the animals versus humans thing. Again, we kill billions of animals every year, and I feel like if anything, when one of them kills us, I feel that's a very small dent they're making back. You know, I don't know the exact number of how many we kill for like reasons or like also like experimental reasons, you know, but I feel like that's not even making a dent, and I think that that's weird. Like, there's such a big spectacle when an animal kills a human, and it's like I we do far worse back. And it's also interesting because so many people die every day, and no one's really kind of off put by that. But the second an animal decides that they're going to try and even out that scoreboard, um, now it's a big deal. So that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about today. You know, people seem to get really mad whenever you talk about how weird it is that people are like crazed about an animal killing a human when it's like the other way around. No one would bat an eye. And that when animals kill us, it's not really doing much to what we do back. Thank you. This is Emilio Martinez. Please don't send death threats.